Hey, how's it going? It's Ryan Saplin here, Fat Loss Strength Coach, coming to you today with another video on whatever. Got a new setup using my new Sony RX100 Mark III. I got a microphone, which is on an external recorder. In case any of you are sort of into tech, this is a Tascam DR40 connected to the XLR mic, cable on a microphone stand. This is a ATR 2100 USB/XLR mic. And I also have some lights around me. So anyways, this is a video for my public speaking channel. This is sort of like a warm-up video. I make videos for my main YouTube channel. And I thought I'd talk a little bit about sort of how to get yourself ready for better public speaking when you're making videos. One of the first things I've began to realize is that if you have a good setup, or you can set it up in your house, your home studio, whatever you want to do for YouTube, is you should always try to keep the camera rolling whenever possible, because you never know when something good's going to come up. I can imagine a lot of the other bigger YouTubers who make really good videos, who have kind of got into their element a lot better, do a lot of shooting, especially the ones that do more like kind of rough cut videos, not as well planned videos. Because it's like a podcast, it's like a conversation. You really don't know what you're going to get, literally like a box of chocolates. And sometimes you don't know when the passion will come out. And it can take a while because you need to really get your whole body into it, right? Like I'm trying to move. Like one of the awkward things about my setup right now is that I'm standing in front of a mic stand and I'm worried that the audio is not going to pick up. I have a camera that's going to sync with audio. It's just, oh my God, it's just so much to do. And with all these moving parts, it becomes very difficult to be comfortable. Because I'm techie, I like the setup. I love the gear. I love the equipment. The only problem is it makes it hard to sort of relax and be able to present yourself when you're making a video. And I had the experience of doing an audition a while ago, talking to like basically an audition. I forgot what it was, for maybe a commercial or something. I didn't get it. It was a while ago. But one of the cool things about it that was great was being able to essentially not have to set up anything. It's great to just stand in front of the camera and talk. God, that's so amazing, you know? One day I will be in that position where I can just pay money to somebody and they could just set everything up and I don't have to do anything. That's not true, because I actually enjoy it. That's the problem. The cool thing about being an editor, when you edit your own videos and you also make your own videos, you sort of know how to make edit points. You know when to pause. That's probably one of the best things I've gotten in public speaking, or being able to talk in front of the camera more specifically. You learn to pause. And why is pausing important? Because if you mumble a lot, or you're trying to get smooth transitions when you're recording, or you're trying to clip things together, splice things together in audio, it's tough when you're just basically slurring your words, or you're talking a little too fast. So it's important that you enunciate your words. Another thing that's also kind of challenging too is looking at the camera lens. Like I have this RX100 Mark III has like a two-way camera, and I'm going to talk to you right now. And right now I am looking at myself in the LCD screen. Now I don't know if you can tell much of a difference, but what I'm going to do now is I'm going to look right into the camera. So now I'm looking into the camera. Hey, how are you? Maybe it's because I'm overcritical, but I really feel like when someone is looking at the camera lens, like I'm looking at you now, it feels uncomfortable, right? And if you're watching my video, if you're looking at me, it feels a little uncomfortable because I really am looking at you. I'm looking into the lens, and the lens is transferring onto the video that you're watching right now. You know, and it's weird, right? It's kind of like looking through somebody versus looking really at somebody. It's a connection, and it's cool. It's like one of those body language things that you can't get from an audio recording. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love podcasts. I'm a podcast guy. But at the same time, there's something about this connection you can get with the audience. You know, it's very personal. It's a little awkward, especially when you're this close to the camera, or I appear close anyway. Now, I'm going to go look at the LCD screen, and I don't know if you can tell the difference. I mean, I'm still looking at the camera. For the most people, it's probably just fine. But it's not the same. Like I can look into the LCD screen, talking to myself or talking to you. I just don't think it's I don't think it's as powerful. So now I'm going to go ahead and switch to looking at the lens. Now I'm going to go ahead and switch to looking at the LCD screen. Okay, it could be that I'm just overcritical. You tell me. But I guess I'm pretty warmed up to talk about what I'm going to talk about today.